Hey everyone, and welcome to my plan with me this week. This week I have my Hobonichi cousin in weeks. I will be using my Printmaker. So I've got my Printmaker guide, a set of Krissyanne Designs stickers for both my cousin and my weeks. I have my cousin and my weeks. And I have a binder full of Krissyanne Design stickers to add to the kits that I have. I also have a list of things to add to my planner this week, my husband's schedule, my schedule for work, and at the bottom I've got some bills that need to be paid and some other to-do lists. So let's get started. Oh, that was last week. So this week I'm pretty much starting with a blank slate. I have one sticker on the page, and it will probably get covered up by these date stickers. So I'm going to start off with this Krissyanne Designs kit. This was from her $2 Tuesday a couple of weeks ago. I'm just going to line up the date covers on the top. Yep, so that sticker is going to be a little covered, but that's okay. Smooth that down. Thankfully, her stickers are repositionable, so when I make a mistake, I can just pull it right off of the page. Yes, they even come off of the Hobonichi paper really nicely, so no worries if it doesn't stick down exactly where it's supposed to. But I somehow did it correctly this week. I'm going to take these big washi strips and just add them to the bottom of my page. Very rarely does my daily, or I guess this is a weekly layout, so my weekly schedule actually make it to the bottom of the page because I am normally in bed long before it hits the bottom of the page. So I'll just add one to the other side as well. There we go. Smooth that down. Now I'm gonna start with my sidebar over here. So I've got a this week sticker, then I'm gonna add a habit tracker as well. I do that for some medications I take, so that way I keep myself accountable for those meds. Then I always add like one of these big stickers too, and normally on there I put my big plans for the weekend, but this weekend I actually have nothing going on. Sorry about that, my dogs are going a little crazy, must be having an Amazon package delivered, but as I was saying, I don't really have any plans for this weekend, so I don't know what I'm going to put in that sticker exactly. Maybe I'll just write like free weekend, because I have no plans this weekend, which is super nice. So now I'm going to get out my Krissyanne Designs permanent marker. I got this one at Go Wild last year. Shout out to all of those who are going to Go Wild. I cannot wait, and I'm just so excited. But anyways, so I got this permanent marker from Krissyanne Designs. He sat at her table at Go Wild last year, or I guess this year it still is. Gotta check my dates to make sure I have them correct. And I am just going to fill in the dates at the top to start. And then over on the left-hand side, I will write in medications or meds. So I can track those, and like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to put here, but I think I might just write free weekend, because like I said, it's so rare, I feel like it should be documented anyways. Perfect. And since it is so rare, I might as well add a surprise Steve. Super cute. So now I'm going to look at my list of things that need to be done this week, and I actually just remembered that Thursday we have a guy coming to do an estimate for lights, so I want to add that to my list so I don't forget. So normally, like I said, before my week starts, I make out a list of everything that I need to do, so that way I don't forget anything and I can quickly add it to stickers and easily remember when everything is happening. And what needs to be added to the planner. So now I'll go through that list and I'll add in all of those things first before adding anything else to my weekly spread. So I've got the light guy coming on Thursday. So I'm not great with military time, so I have to literally count afternoon to figure out where my stickers go. if anyone else is in the same boat, I feel for you. So I will actually go back to Monday and start on Monday just to make sure I'm doing everything in the correct order. So I've got some meetings for work, so I will get all of those added in first. So that way I make sure that I don't schedule anything during those meetings or any other meetings that I have scheduled. So that one's done and I can cross it off. I'm actually going to use a sticker from the Weeks kit. I love these little square stickers. I use them all the time for my weekly layout and my cousin. That's another thing that I love so much about the Krissyanne design sticker kits is that sure, they're for certain planners, but they're so easy to use in really any planner. So with me being so indecisive about my 2023 planner next year, I know that no matter what I choose, I should be able to use these stickers, which is super nice. I also always have stickers left over from my kits, which is also nice because then on weeks when I don't have kits, I can go back and use those stickers and I kind of mix and match them. This one's like a really pretty neutral color scheme, so perfect for fall, and I have some other ones that I can actually pair any extra stickers with. So I've got my Tuesday pretty much complete. This week I actually don't have a whole lot going on, which is a really nice feeling. Get my Wednesday meeting added. I also love this permanent marker. It's like the perfect, I don't even know what to call it, like perfect fine tip point. So it works so nicely on all these smaller stickers as well, and it dries immediately, so no smudging. Just trying to remember if I have any other meetings that I'm possibly forgetting. Don't think so. So for Friday, I actually have a half day, so I will put that in my planner because I feel like half days should always be celebrated. And we will use an Excited Steve for this one. And we will actually put it right in between the two because I'm really happy about the light guy coming to do our estimate this week. Super cute. Love Heart Eye Steve. So cross that one off my list as well. I'm gonna go back to the weekly kit, and now what I tend to do is I use these little flags because I never know how to use them, and I put them at the top of days where my husband has things going on for work. So like a lot of times he might not be home for dinner. So Wednesday and Thursday this week he has 2 different things going on for work, so I will mark them in my planner so I know that I'm kind of on my own for dinner that day, or it's just going to be something really quick to do for dinner. Now I'll just flip through my Krissyanne Designs sticker binder just to see if there's anything that I want to add to the rest of the week. A lot of times I leave my weekly layout pretty open just because my week can change from basically minute to minute. So I don't like to fill in too much more during the weekly setup that I do on Sundays, just because it allows me to be more flexible during the week. So of course I need that over it sticker on a Wednesday because I know that that's how I'm going to feel regardless. And then I've got a little Steve listening to some beats. I'll add a couple more decor stickers to my spread. Get some more coffee cups added to the weekend here. Then I will add a little Heart 1 sticker above the light estimate on Thursday because, like I said, I've been waiting forever for this to happen. So hoping that goes well and super excited to never have to put lights on our house again for the holidays. Just flipping through. I need like a laundry sticker. Yeah, this will work. Gotta get some laundry done on Monday so that way I can get it out of the way for the week. Next, I like to take my pen and go in and fill in anything that needs to be filled in with pen that I'm not using a sticker for. So, like my husband's schedule for this week, I'll get that added at the top there. I'll probably just fill in laundry. But let me just check 1 second to see if there's anything else. Yeah, let's add chores to the side here. It's looking a little empty, so we'll get that added there for some. Typically, I add like bigger projects that need to be done to the sidebar here versus like my everyday chores. So I will get those added here. The first one being garbage out because my husband is away on garbage day this week, so I can't forget to put that out. And then also want to grab some dog food this week while we have it on sale. Don't want to forget to add laundry day here. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Add a few more cute stickers. So I love that planner. Get that added because every afternoon I work on my planner. Also, Wednesday's payday, so I'll add a little bill sticker here to remember to get all of our bills paid. Also, if you're wondering about my pen, it's amazing. It's by a company called Retro 51. I absolutely love their pens. This is a Halloween one that's based off of a stamp collection that was done for USPS. But basically, I have everything done for my week, so here's just kind of a quick overview. And like I said, I keep my weekends pretty open so that way I can change them as needed because we have so many things changing all the time. But let's hop over into my Hobonichi weeks. I get a lot of questions about my Hobonichi weeks and the way that I set it up. I typically use this planner for like a more fitness type planner. So I'll take a mile liner quick and my little ruler here, line that up. Just going to use this as like a little separation mark. Doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah, well, that actually turned out pretty good. Much better than normal. Get these little matching, I'm gonna put it over here. Love the little this week stickers. I just love Krissyanne design stickers. She just comes out with the cutest kits, and I love that I can have my Hobonichi cousin match with my Hobonichi weeks for the week. So, like these date covers, the color scheme matches the color scheme in my Hobonichi cousin this week, which is a very like neutral color scheme, which I'm loving for fall this year. It's perfect. Last week, as you can see, I had quite the colorful color scheme going on there with some of her textured stickers, which I love. So I'm just filling in the dates here real quick. Sometimes I use date dots, sometimes I just fill them in with this Krissyanne Designs permanent marker. This week I'm just going to use the marker. But down this side I typically do weather tracking, so that'll wait. See, so that was last week. So, and then down this side I typically do meal planning. So I'll just put a B, an L, and a D under each day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even though I normally don't eat breakfast. Normally that's just filled in with coffee, but I do like going through and pre-putting in our dinner plans for the week. So after I get all of these labeled, I'll go back and I will just note what our plans are for dinner. Sometimes it changes, but like I said, your planner doesn't have to be perfect. So as long as I have an idea here, I can always use arrows or whiteout or whatever to switch it around if needed. But we're having chicken pillows this week. Tuesday, we're going to do pasta. Wednesday, pizza because my husband's out of town, so that'll be quick and easy for me. Thursday, I'm doing Alfredo because my husband hates Alfredo and he's gone out of town, so I'll make it for myself, even though that's 2 pastas this week. Hey, you only live once, right? And then Fridays, we always go out for dinner, just the two of us. And then Saturday we'll have probably baked potatoes. I love a good baked potato bar, so so now on the other side is where I do like my fitness tracking or activity tracking. I have an Apple phone and an Apple Watch, so that's typically what I use to track there. So I'm going to open up my Printmaker app, and I actually already have these designs like pre-saved. So I'm going to go into my, sorry guys, I just saw that I have a matching washi for the bottom of my week. So I'm going to get that added on here real quick because why not? Got one side down. Got the other side down. So now it matches my Hobonichi cousin, like perfectly. Got a little top washi here, just to really pull it all together. All right, now I think I am ready for my Printmaker app, and it logged me out, so I'm probably gonna have to redo this, but we'll give it a try. So this is my pre-designed Apple tracker design that I print directly into my Hobonichi weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swipe out of that and go back in. That was my fault. All right, so let's go back into my pre-design options. I'm just gonna hit print and print. All right, so I line up my guide. If you have a Printmaker or you're planning on getting one, I cannot recommend the guide enough because it keeps everything in line, everything straight. All right, so I'm just gonna go down the page and I press the little play or arrow sign as I go down, so that way it knows that I want to print more than one. Line it up. Gonna wait for it to go. There we go. Another one. And so this is being printed directly onto the paper, which is super nice. It dries really quick, and the Hobonichi paper takes about, I would say, 5 seconds to dry. It dries really quick. And then I can write directly on that what my rings were for that day, which I love. During the winter, it's harder for me to get out to really do stuff. So I have a water tracker here, but instead of just plain cups, that's not gonna work. I do want to add just a word above it, probably hydrate, so that way it doesn't look so plain. Change the font. Yeah, that one's good. Just move it over a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. There we go. You can also change the colors and stuff too. I just love this app so much. It's really so versatile. We will wait for it to load into my Printmaker. All right, now all you do is, again, set up your guide. I'm gonna track my water this week instead of my runs, because I probably won't be running too much. It's getting really cold here in Wisconsin. So it actually has already snowed twice. So we will probably take a break from running for a little bit. I hate running in the cold. So this week we're going to focus on water intake because it's also something that I struggle with a lot. If you struggle with water intake and you got any tips or tricks for me, leave them in the comments below because I tell you, that is the one thing that I struggle with the most. But after I get all of these printed in here, that's pretty much it for my weeks. If you have any questions at all regarding the Printmaker or my Hobonichi weeks and how I use it, or my Hobonichi cousin and how I use it, feel free to leave those below. But here is a closer look. So I've got, see, those are printed right in there. So then I can fill in the hydrate cups too as my week goes on. Hopefully some of them will be filled in, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you like these plan with me's, let me know. I'm hoping to do more of them in the future. But as you can see, I have a matching Hobonichi cousin and a Hobonichi weeks layout for the week, and I am ready to go. So again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and thanks for watching.